to Intimacy After Ostomy podcast. I'm your host, Trina Ricketts. And today I'm going to talk about when to tell someone that you're dating that you have an ostomy. So there are 4 general times that you can tell people that you have an ostomy. First, you can tell them in advance. Second, you can tell them as soon as you meet them. Third, you can tell them as soon as you realize that you're attracted to them. And 4, you can tell them only when you realize or know that you are both attracted to each other. So we're going to discuss all 4 of those options. Now, number 1, this is when you tell someone in advance that you have an ostomy. And you can do this by putting it in your dating profile on a dating app, or if someone's setting you up with a blind date, you can ask them to tell that person first, or perhaps you've met somewhere and someone asks you out and you say, before I go out with you, I want you to know that I have an ostomy bag. So these are the kind of scenarios where you might tell someone in advance of dating them. And to me, this is a disservice to yourself. And people disagree with me, but personally, I think that a person is less likely to give you a chance if you just outright tell them you have an ostomy bag before they've even gone on a date with you. And the reason for this is because most people don't really know what ostomy bags are. They don't know what ostomies and stomas are, and they've never even heard of it. And when they start to look into it, it's like, oh, it has to do with their bodily fluids. And it's scary and overwhelming for someone who doesn't even know you. So to me, you're pushing people away by telling them too soon. Number 2, that's when you tell them as soon as you meet them. So you're out on a date. As soon as you sit down for your date, you tell them, I want you to know that I have something to tell you. I have an ostomy. And maybe you even go into your whole story. Who knows? This might work for some people, but to me, I don't recommend it because, first of all, right away, you're putting out to the world that you're insecure about your bag. It's like you're apologizing for it in advance. And that sets you up for rejection right there, because when you appear insecure, that's an unattractive quality. And people will be put off by it, even if they don't consciously know why they're put off by it. So in my opinion, don't tell someone that you've just met, that you haven't gotten to know yet, that you have an ostomy. To me, this is something that you should wait a little longer. Also, you don't want to be going out looking at every date as though you hope that this person might be attracted to you. Because then you're setting yourself up for disappointment because you feel like you're not good enough for anyone. So you're just hoping someone will have mercy and have an attraction to you. And that is also very unattractive. That's unattractive energy. Insecurity is very unattractive. When you go out to meet new people and when you're dating, you want to look at them like, is this person right for me? Is this person someone that I'm attracted to? Is this person someone who I would get along with, who I feel I could trust and be safe with? Do they make me laugh? Do they sound interesting? If they're not giving you a very good vibe and there's no real connection, then they're not the right person for you. So you don't even have to care whether they're attracted to you or not. And they probably aren't because there isn't a connection. Do you see what I'm saying? So in that case, you don't have to tell them at all. It's like, first date, I don't think there's anything here. We're not going to go on past this date, most likely. So therefore, I don't have to tell them that I have an ostomy. Why go through all that big conversation for no reason? Now, in the third case, you would tell them because you've realized that you're attracted to them. Now, this sounds great and sounds like a good time to let them know, like, I'm attracted to you. I want you to know that I have an ostomy. The reason why I've changed my mind about telling someone at this point is because sometimes you can't tell if the other person is attracted to you. And maybe they're just being nice because it's your first date, say, and they're just being really super nice, but they're thinking, I don't think this is the right person for me. But you can't read their mind. So do you really want to put your heart on your sleeve just because you know you're attracted to them before you have any confirmation that they're attracted to you? And that brings us to number 4, where you tell them once you know that you're both attracted to each other. And to me, this is the best time to tell someone that you're dating that you have an ostomy. Obviously, once you know you're attracted to each other, there's a chance that you might make out or you might have an intimate encounter. And so you want to let them know in advance of that, of course. Now, at this stage, because you're already invested and you're already know you're attracted and you already sense that they're or strongly believe that they're attracted to you too, or maybe they've even told you they're attracted to you. You may feel like scared to tell them because you're like, oh my God, what if they reject me at this point? And that's a very understandable fear. However, I want to tell you that, at least in my experience, no one has rejected me at that point. And if they did, I would just be like, wow, I dodged a bullet. I would never want to be with someone who would reject me just because of my bag. So it's great because it weeds out the real losers. And I don't like to call anyone losers, but you don't want to date someone that shallow that a bag on your stomach is that big a deal to them. If you have a connection, if there's an attraction, and you both feel it, chances are they're not going to care about your bag. And why would they? Would you care about someone's bag if you met them and you were like, wow, this person is so cool. I feel like I could be with this person. No, you wouldn't care about their bag. And that's exactly how they feel about you. And that's why I think the best time to tell someone that you have an ostomy bag, a person that you're dating, is once you know that you are both attracted to each other and you both are interested in moving forward with seeing how things go. Please let me know in the comments if you agree with me and tell me what your experiences have been.